Got a big problem with this Rekieta Law person. He has this show on this platform. He does these live streams at like 9 o'clock at night, Pacific Standard Time. So here's the problem I got. I usually try to unwind and get to sleep shortly after 9:37 p.m. But Rekieta, he likes to go live at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Doesn't leave me much time at all. I find myself multitasking when I tune into his live streams. I pull up on one monitor, Rekieta's show, I pull up on the other monitor, a little bit of Shmientai. Now, it's been a pretty good solution because I get the best of both worlds. On one hand, I get to learn about law from some dude drinking whiskey yelling at his computer.
Someday, if I ever get to reveal these sources, you will probably just cry.
And on the other, I get to enjoy some very cultured material. Problem arises when things begin to rise, which tends to be the latter. And at that point, it's just really awkward, like I said, having my buddy's face on one screen while I'm looking at something completely different on the other. I then end up pulling the other thing on both screens, so I don't see his face anymore, and instead I see the cultured material on both monitors. Pretty good solution there too, except that his voice is still going and it's starting to still get awkward the more I'm getting into the latter.
You came after a man's money, and you came after a man's life. Now,
eventually I just end up closing his stream entirely, and I think to myself, man, maybe I should have just paid attention to his stream and not tried to multitask. Maybe I made a mistake, maybe I overextended. At the same time, though, I do have to get to sleep at an early time because I like to get up early and have some coffee and a bagel, so I don't know what to do, man. I think in this case, the only thing I can do is to continue being a cultured individual and complaining that Rekieta streams so dang late. If Rekieta ever gets this message, I hope you stream earlier at some point so I don't have to multitask or just not even tune in. He's a good guy, but that's a big problem I have with him. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any solutions to this issue in the comments below. And I also have a sneaking suspicion that I might not be the only viewer of his with this specific problem.